Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm back and we're going to work a little more in this little mini album. I did take out another 6x6 paper here to make an envelope. And so I'm going to go ahead and, but I think I want it smaller. I'm going to make it, the smallest that we can do. 5x5. We'll go with that. We'll go 5x5. I've been having fun with the ones that are in the kit that comes out tomorrow. It has envelopes in the kit. Okay, so 5x5, and we're going to go with 2.5x3. So we need to go to 2 3/8. 2 3/8. Let's turn it over and let's pull out our thing. It's much easier to fold if you put your wrong side up, which I usually forget to do. Okay, there's that. So my 4th of July stuff all got put away when we had company, and it's in the she shed. So I'm just using what I have around my desk at this moment. There, that'll give us a little envelope, and hopefully it's not too big. It's going to be right at the edge, so it'll probably have to go into the inside pocket. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll fold it and have it ready if we can use it. It happens sometimes. Okay, but we have it, and it is ready. Okay. Okay, so we have our little book, and I really actually think it might be kind of fun to use this plain cover and switch to put the flag just inside, and then I wanted to look and see, so she's there, flags, Statue of Liberty, the girls are there, and the kids, keep cool, flag, the boy jumping out, and George Washington is there. So what I was thinking is we could take one of the images that we didn't have, and it could go on this cover spot. So, the eagle, which is not very big. Did it end up, do we have it? Okay, anyway, we could use the little guy and his flag. He doesn't show up until the very back of the journal. So I think that's what we'll do, is we will use the little guy. We're going to have to use these big, huge scissors. Okay, so we'll cut this out. Okay, and you can see I gathered some red, white, and blue things that I had around my desk, and thought we could just go from there. So we have this. Okay, so this can go on the front. We can back it with this, and then I have this red and white striped washi. Okay, so we're going to pull our little journal apart. Okay, I think this is the tape from Dollar Tree that I got last Christmas. They do have a red and white tape at a striped tape at Michael's in the 33-cent bin if it's not all gone in your store. They're not even stripes though. They're more like those hard candy stripes. Okay, so to do this one, we're gonna have to have a little glue, and I don't have the top, but it'll be here in just a second. And then we'll just put this on top of here, so it'll be kind of like we have draped a flag across. Okay. Like this. Okay, so we're just giving a background to where we're going to put our little postage stamp sized. Speaking of postage stamps, I grabbed a whole bunch of flag postage stamps from my flag postage stamp place because I have a lot of them. Okay, so this is going to be when you open this up, this will be the first page that you'll see. So I haven't, I forgot to grab my Go kit. I took stuff to my dad's to make I made my dad's card. I made it a day before Father's Day, which I don't know that has ever happened. But I didn't get my brother's and my husband's done. And of course my brother said, well, I'm not your dad. And I said, no, but you are taking care of my dad. So you get a present and a card. Plus that stamp set that I had bought had it had a barbecue guy, it had tools, and it had golf. And my husband's the tool MacGyver guy. My dad is the barbecue guy, and my brother is the golf guy. So I got to use stamps from that stamp set that I purchased. I'm using the scraps that were on the table here, and I'm just going to make a little bunting to go on a page. Because, you know, I try not to throw too much away. So I'll be looking for another scrap to add here. This one is not really gonna work for it. So, okay. So there's my front page. I love it. And then I know I'm gonna keep this as a pocket, so we can go ahead and, wow. It's also the messiest glue, especially when you're getting towards the bottom. Okay, where is... I did also pull out a square or two from the squares of fabric that were in my mom's stash that I've got the stack over here, and I've been trying to use them when I can. Okay. go. Just gonna cut the sliver there. Okay, so our pocket is closed here. We'll be able to put something in there. Could even make it be out of this. If we were to fold this in half, I think we'll just do this. Okay, so there, that can go in the pocket. This was a pad that I got at Michael's in the $2 spot, I think, but I probably got it after it was marked down. Here we have another pocket, and this is the one that we use the fancy scissors on. Well, it's not really important that we do that, so, but we'll clean up the okay. So there's our cover and our first page, and then we're going to come into our Star Spangled Banner here, and I want to look through the stuff that I have in my stash. Now, what I was thinking was this could be cut and could be of course, my pinking shears are much bigger than the ones that they use, but it's okay. So these are my fabric pinking shears. So we can do a little fabric flip here. And what if we decorate it with a stamp on the bottom? Okay, do I like it like that or like that? Okay, so we'll pull this one out. And you know what? We'll go ahead, not these. We're going to cut around it, cutting around the stamp, making it smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to distress it with my thumb now. Okay, like a stamp. I'm just gonna go around the outside and give it that stamp look, because I don't think I have my stamp scissors anymore. I might. I'll look, but not right now. When I get caught up and have done all the parties for the challenges, I will be redoing my craft room. So yeah. Okay, there's that. And then probably want something behind it. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Okay. Then we have our red page. I'm going to probably come back to that. It is a flip out. So, of course, what I'm thinking is maybe we need a flip flop. Okay, let's go ahead and fold this in half. And so I think we're going to put a flip flop just right inside that flip out. More straight. We'll go over a little more then. There, now we're straight. Okay. Oh, got flowers on the messy desk. Okay, so we'll come in. I measured it so it'll fit. And then we're going to need to cut just a little bit off here. We'll save that. And that way you can see that it's a flip-flop when it's a flip-flop. Okay, so flip-flop, we go ahead and we've folded our insides in half. We're going to fold it and give us a little gutter. And put glue across that gutter. Today or tomorrow. Just kidding. So stamps are going to be a great thing to be able to use in this. Okay, so I had it like that. I'm folding it back and I'm going to put this in the gutter like this and push it down. And what this does is it gives us some listing writing space, which I think for this kind of for a little purse journal, this is going to be great, right? Okay. So that is our flip-flop, and I'm going to leave that at that for now. I want to see if this is going to be able to fit. I think I made it too big. I made it too big. Look at that. So we're going to put that in the other pile. Okay, so we have our inside page. We closed our pocket. We made this little flip up. And we have our flip flop. So we'll be back. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.